Pac-12. What are your thoughts on taking on the Pac-12 multi-events?
It's been a dream of mine, especially going from high school, redshirting my freshman year, outdoor season, had my indoor season. It was something I wanted then, and so I just been, biting at trying to, just can't wait to get out there. And, it's coming along perfect, and training's going great. So, it's just kind of exciting to see where it's all going to end up. And, I'm really shooting for that first place there, the Pac-12s, pushing, a good start for the regular Pac-12 meet, getting that 10 points for the team. And, I'm just really excited to see how it ends up.
Do you think that does give the team a boost to start the multis that way?
And I think it does, and especially being home, everybody else, not going to be doing anything on Saturday and Sunday on the team. So we're going to have the distance group out there. We're going to have the sprints out there, my training group out there that's not, part of the decathlete group. They're all going to be out there, and so I think it's a good way, Alec Fellows and I both, we're going to be competing. So I think it's a really good way to, show them, this is it. We're ready to fight for this championship, and I think it is. I think it's really going to push people to, to perform and really want to get out there.
Having that redshirt year, you feel you're more prepared this year?
Yeah, towards the end there, I was getting a little beat up and tired, and especially with that elbow injury, is always there, and having that extra year of training, is just, I think it's really helped a lot physically, but mentally as well. Getting mentally prepared for this, and it is a different experience. And until you're there, you don't really know what it's going to be like. And so having that year is just, it's been remarkable, and I can tell it's made a big difference.
Can you explain how you got hurt and the nature of the injury and the struggles in getting back?
Right. So it happened, actually coming from my junior year, I broke my patella in half. So I had that surgery, and I was out for a really long time. And, high school season starts in March. I just started running then. And so I was like, I'm going to keep throwing the javelin because I can do that. I don't have to be 100% in shape to do that. And, it was a month after track started, and I was at Willamette University for the Meet of Champions, and I felt this pop and this tingle in my hand, my right arm. And I heard people, had that injury before. And, so I was worried at first. And, the pain went away after, a couple weeks. And so I was able to pick a little bit, and the pain came back towards state. So I ended up not throwing, at state my senior year, and I ended up high jumping instead. And, so it was kind of a long thing. And, and so I was like, well, let's let it heal throughout, the summer, let it heal, through the beginning of college, beginning of training. Won't start throwing until outdoor season. And, and it felt good for a while. And then, that pain came back, that tingling in my hand came back. And, so after having that surgery, like I said, over in the other meeting, that, it's hard. You have to be mentally and physically prepared. And there's a long challenge throughout the summer, and a lot of work put in. But, at the Santa Barbara decathlon, I went out there and I threw an 11-foot PR, 209 feet. So, it's strong, it's healthy, and, that alone just, lets me know that I'm ready to compete strong. So.
When did you have the surgery?
Let's see, I had the surgery, I'd say June, beginning of June, maybe late May, early June, something like that.
You mentioned getting 10 points, your first decathlon. You feel like you're the favorite, or would you feel like you're stepping in there looking to win?
I think there's, eyes on both I and, the Marcus Nielsen from UCLA. I think he's a big factor in this, and I think it's, the eyes are going to be on me and him for first and second, so, either 10 or 8 points, but I want that extra 2 points there.
Did you feel pressure in your first, I guess, how do you feel emotionally heading into your first meet with those expectations specifically?
With those expectations for myself, I want to perform well, and, so I have, it is a little nerve-wracking for myself, just because I want to do that for myself. I want to do that for my family, and, everybody supported me, but, having coaches like Jamie Cook and, Vinland Anna, they're confident in me, they're confident in my abilities, my training, and everything is coming along. So, that confidence plays a direct role in how confident I am. And I'm 100% confident that, it's going to be close, but I really think I can pull it out. So.
You kind of talk about your stronger events, as you kind of were talking about that earlier.
Right.
Which ones are you really confident in that you feel you really have? What are your money events, I guess?
Some of my money events, I'd have to say long jump. The past two meets I can, I've consistently hit that 20-foot mark in the long jump. So long jump's one of them. Javelin now, after throwing that 209 feet, I know I can bank on that now. And I have to say the pole vault has really been consistent for me lately. And that's always big points. And so I think pole vault, javelin, and long jump are one of those things that are going to be strong for me.